small thing can change everything. Welcome to One Small Thing.
Welcome to another week of One Small Thing with Dr. Caroline. This week, I'm going to tell you a really funny story about sourdough because I have, in moving to the farm, I feel, and I don't want to be boastful, but I will be boastful, I have turned into the queen of making sourdough. But here is what happened. For the last 4 years, I've actually tried to make sourdough, and every time we tried the starter, it would just die. This is what the recipe would say. You know, you put your flour in your water and it bubbles away, and then you take a spoonful of the starter out, and then you feed the starter. So what I would do is I would take a spoon of the sourdough starter out and I'd throw that away, and then the stuff that was left in the jar. Now, for anybody who makes sourdough will know that that's really bad. I didn't know that for many years. And I know that some of you are thinking, why is that a problem? Because the stuff that you take out, that's the stuff you have to feed, not the stuff that stays in the jar. So a few months ago, I went to Orange to visit this beautiful woman who had just survived her cancer journey. As I walked into the kitchen, she had these two amazing loaves of sourdough bread. And I had said to her, I need to learn how to make it. And there she is. And she took out a spoon of the starter and she fed the starter. And I thought, mind blown. I can't even believe that that's how you're supposed to create sourdough starter. So since that time, I have been preciously following a recipe to the T to create sourdough. And now we only live off our own bread out here on the farm. So here is the one small thing for today. Sometimes if you fail at something that you really want to do, you don't give up and perhaps follow a recipe and ask a question. Do some research, find the answers. Don't live in this stress that I did for the last few years of actually throwing the starter away. Don't do that. Don't be me. Follow the recipe, take your time, and make your own bread. That is my top tip for the day. We hope you enjoyed this episode. It's really important to us to bring you something fresh, new, and joyful. Our hope is to be able to sparkle a little bit of joy in your life so that you can walk away today and think, yep, I got it. I can do that. One small thing. Tune in next week for the next small thing. Have a wonderful day.
It's just a whisper, just a spark, but it's the one small thing that clears the dark. Yeah, one small thing can change everything. Welcome to One Small Thing. Welcome to One Small Thing.
That was another edition of One Small Thing with Dr. Caroline. If you enjoyed today's program, subscribe, give us a 5-star rating, and by subscribing, we'll be in your inbox every Friday with another handy tip.